no mat, no comfy carpet, no nothing. Not even an intro for this one. I'm currently in work, and I just got up and I said, I'm not doing work right now. I'll be back in half hour. I'm filming a video. So here at the very back of the building in I don't even know what they call this. The announcer's box. So that's it. Not many people here. About 4 people using the running track, but whatever. So I decided to do 2 videos today. First one, Hero deck, the update. I like to think that it's good. I've changed the ratios around a fair bit, but it's wait and see really. I know it's the first set to get support, but we didn't get that much support. What we did get was good, but I don't know. I'm a glutton for new cards. So let's start off with 3 Neos. At this point, I just decided with the cards Neos currently has right now, it's not worth making an entirely separate deck for Neos and his fusions. There's only 2 Neo Spacians right now, and there's only 2 fusions for Neos that uses Neo Spacians anyway. So there's no point really in making a new unless Neos get something more in the future, which he likely will. I can't see them not doing the other Neo Spacians, or even outright creating new ones. Because let's face it, Grand Maul will become a staple if he gets in. But 3 Neo's good. Level 7, so he's a discard off strip of 7 treasures if you use it, or he's a good secret as a target. You're cool. 3 Avion, basically like the other part of like the deck that's just mandatory. If Neos is mandatory, Avion is mandatory too. Not a lot to say. Same as Bastinatrix. 3 Bastinatrix, mandatory. There's 2 fusions that you can make using Bastinatrix and Avion. You would be incredibly stupid to not utilize that to its fullest. This I was I was debating about. I decided for now 2 Sparkman. Sparkman for Thunder Giant and for Shining Flare Wingman. Yeah, like the stats on his own are good. Like, yeah, he's a good beta if you needed like that additional like sort of 3rd monster. Thunder Giant good. Shining Flare Wingman better. But even then, like the ratios for like Miracle Fusion and stuff like that anyway. And the way Miracle Fusion works in Rush Duel anyway, you recycle it. There's a lot of recycling that goes into this deck, so 2 Sparkman is probably okay. Realistically, you could even cut down to 2 Avion and Bastinatrix if you really needed the space that much. Like, you weren't gonna go over by like 2 slots or whatever. You're adamant for 40. You could probably cut them down. 1 Clayman. I felt weird cutting them down to 1. I thought 2 would be okay, but 1, no, 1's okay for now. If I need the 2nd, I'll put it back in. But we're not here for Clayman stats, and Bobbleman is, he's hard to justify. If I didn't get him in Super Rare, I probably wouldn't use him at all. But I also want to use Mudbolt Man as well. Who I won't show in this video because I haven't received him yet in the mail. But But man, like, they didn't change his, I said this last time, they didn't change his effect. And, like, frankly, he's as good as a normal monster. They may as well just made him a normal monster if they weren't going to change his effect. Next one. Spacian, Aqua Dolphin. Decent card, but he's not as good in. I don't think his effect is as good or as like useful in Rush Duel as it is in the TCG. Because in Rush Duel, recovery is pretty simple, it's quick and easy. But we still like Aqua Dolphin though anyway. 2 is a good enough ratio. I wouldn't go to 3. Not unless like I really felt like I needed 3. And the way Contact Fusion works anyway, like you're not missing out on not having 3. I did debate Flare Scarab at 1, but I thought 2 would be enough. Because basically I'm a very, very, very big Beetle fan. I love Beetles. So I thought it'd be a disservice if I cut him to 1. Because in terms of it, I would rank Beetles higher than Dolphins. I love both, but Beetles are sick. And Flare Scarab's okay. You know, you can get him up to like 1900 attack. That's not bad. It beats over a few things, like, but I don't know, at this point in the game, no, I think your opponent would really have to be misplaying hard, like, or bricking really hard, like, if they were gonna get beaten by a 1900 attack level 3. The next card, Fake Neos. I got him at 1. I don't think he's a 3 of. He could be he could very well be a 2 of, but I don't think he's a 3. I think as it stands at the moment, like the name change is good. You're not too, like right now anyway, you're not really that bothered about the fact that he locks you into only warriors attacking for the turn. The name change is good. Yeah, he works in a pinch. This one, I was shocked about, Rising Hero Argent. I dropped him down now to 2. He was at 3, now he's at 2. I think 2's okay. Like, he still does his job, he's still searching, he's still, well, his own little way of searching, recovering, and pulling. You know, that's not bad. Like, he's still doing it. But I don't know. I think the deck right now is in a good enough spot where it doesn't need it necessarily as much as it might have done a few weeks ago. You could still use him at 3. Really, the 2 is a trial run. Hero Boy though is at 2. I like the recovery. Last time I did a video on the hero deck, I used them at 1. I think 2 is better. Just the ability to recover fusions and fusion materials is invaluable, really. I know you can miracle fusion and all that, but it's just in case like you're forced to normal summon and you've lost them. You know, if you're in a really bad spot and like you've just lost it all, then because you just freaking made a wall, then yeah, Hero Boy is good. But recovering fusion is what we like. One Skyscraper is still good. I just don't really like though that they gave it specific names. They should have just kept it how it was to just say an elemental hero. I don't know why they've named specific names in it and made like certain conditions. You know, it has to be a warrior between like levels 5 to 8. You know, I don't mind it, but I don't know, I feel like you might have future-proofed it too much. But it's okay. It's good. Still good at 1. I did run 2, but I think 1's better, because 2 is bricky as hell, and like you don't always want to see it. Miracle Fusion is at 3. They've only made a slight change to it, but what a change it is. Because obviously you can tribute stuff off your field. If like you don't have Secret Order in hand, you can just tribute for Neos, then use Miracle Fusion. Then you have if you just tributed off the materials for something like Flaming Man, for example, and then Miracle Fusion returns them back to the deck. It's only a slight change. It's different. It's because they've changed it from banish to return to deck, and that slight change makes Miracle Fusion so much better. I've actually lowered Fusion down again to 2. I would initially think about 2 anyway. I think 2 is alright. I think 2 is enough. 3 is okay. Like 3 is still good. You can use 3. I just changed it to 2 though because of space, really. Three copies of Elemental Circulation. The ability to reveal a level 6 or 7 monster from your deck that draw a 3. All at the cost of not being able to activate any other effects as to it apart from warrior monster effects. Monster effects rather. That's an easy trade-off from Frank. I'm not though. I'm not Frank, but if I was, that's an easy trade-off. Like, draw 3 is like, I don't know, it sounds like heaven. 2 Hero Descends. You could have it at 3. I don't like 3. I think 3 is too much. It's just a nice little bit of recovery. It's a nice bit of starting your turn sort of thing. I mean, you're able to summon Aqua Dolphin, Flare Scarab, or any warrior type normal monsters, as long as it's all within the realms of like going up to like level 7, like up to 2. So that's easily Sparkman, Burstinatrix, Sparkman, Avion, Clayman, Burstinatrix. You know, there's a lot of, or even just Neos. You know, there's a lot of goodness in that. Yeah, it's a very versatile card. Decent bit of recovery. 3 Secret Order, all for Neos. Like, I don't really have to explain it. Like, even if I can't fuse that turn, being able to special summon Neos, give him an extra 700 attack, turn him into 3200, and being immune to trap effects that turn. I mean, there's a reason why Secret Order took over the meta for such a long time. You know, there's a reason why Secret Order got limited. You know, it's still a very good card. As long as your deck has access to like a level 7 normal monster, it's still a good card. 1 Magical Stone Activation is literally just to recover something spell card wise. You know, your Legend card, your Secret Order maybe, Miracle Fusion, Fusion, even a Hero Descent, whatever you want. So for my Legend card, spells, Pot of Greed, drawing 2, it's fine, you know, you don't really have to say anything about it. So Mirror Force, no, Quaking Mirror Force for the Legend Trap card. There is no Legend monster for this deck. I'm not really keen on any of them for it at the moment. But Quaking Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force is good. Being able to force things into face down defense position is pretty much top tier. Like, that is a really good effect to use. Because you can switch, with this you can switch off effects. A lot of really good monsters, like it's the same as in the TCG, a lot of really good monsters with really high attack will not have that many defense. And so I don't know, something off the top of my head, and I don't know why, is the ability to just turn off the very fresh deck. Because as long as they're all face up, like they can all do their thing. But with King Mirrorforce, you can turn it all off. And I don't know why that's the top of my priority list. But there we go. And one intentional draw. It's shiny and it's new, and I couldn't really think of any other trap cards to put in. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck, I did mention that I'm missing Mudball Man. He hasn't come yet, but it's okay. We'll put like an in memoriam at the end for Mudball Man, I suppose. 3 Flame Wing Man. He's basically like a heart and soul of the deck. Yeah, just really good, if I'm honest. Flame Wing Man. Burst Wingman. The ability to give something else 1000 attack and then destroy like a spell or trap card, invaluable. Especially when the main deck is as full as it is, where like you can't just easily run spell and trap destruction. So Burst Wingman is good for that. Fusion off for Flame Wingman, then Miracle Fusion off then for Burst Wingman. Quite a combo, lethal. I shifted it to 2 Thunder Giant. I was going to keep it as 3, but like I thought to myself, just put it down to 2, so then you don't have to make the comment about the fact that like I know I'm running 16 technically, but there we go. And for some reason I didn't sleeve these, and I don't know why. It feels funky in my hand. 2 Shining Flare Wingman. One of them is sleeved, the other one isn't. Shining Flare Wingman, you know, he's sick. He's still sick. I wish I got him over it here. You could get away with, realistically, like, once they get more fusions, you can probably get away with just the 1. 2 really is just a flex, that's all. And then 3 Pulse Neos. Yeah. You're not likely to go into 3. I'm very doubtful you'd even use 2. 3's good. My mind has gone completely blank as to what he does. Which is weird, because I can remember exactly what Heat Neos does, where you can send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard, and then he gains 200 attack for each card on the field. He can become a really good beater, and also look how cool he looks, because he's like Neos and a beetle. Like, that's sick. So we love that. I wish I got him in secret rare, but it's okay. But yeah, that's the hero deck. At some point or another, I would like to get gameplay out. I don't know when though, but I would like to do more of that again. Coming weeks maybe. I don't know, we'll see, but that's cool. It's cool. We're good. Just like Gwen Stefani, it's cool. But that's it. Bye.